Hey VC, hey people, hey family, hey friends. I want to yak at you for a few minutes here about a few things. Tell you what I'm listening to right now is just one of my all-time favorites. Soft Machine 3rd. Slightly All the Time is the side that I'm listening to. Love this band and this album. Just for the record, I still have my version, the original copy that I bought in high school. I still have it. Ring worn as hell. Extremely well loved. Love this album and this band. You know, I think what's on my mind to share right quick musically is there's been several news reports in the last 12 months about the resurgence of vinyl on the market and in popularity. Was chatting with a couple folks in the Facebook, YouTube vinyl community last night. Brett Helm, among others. Hey, Brett. And I was saying that I think that the vinyl community can take some credit, however small, in reviving interest in vinyl as a medium for music. I really do think that we, and I'll say we, you, all of us that participate here have had an appreciable effect. And I say go VC. I mean, it's like if someone wanted to mount a study of it, you know, and try to collect data, I think that you could prove that the activity in the YouTube vinyl community since it started has been influential. Go VC. I really want to encourage people to just, you know, the VC is awesome. Just do your thing. This is our baby, and just let it be strong and streaming. Make your videos, share them. Just do your thing, you know. Do your thing. Really good to see Fred Big Star 1000 back in action. I don't mind saying that I do have people that I tend to kind of, you know, try to see what they're up to, you know. So it's great that he's doing stuff in John Coltrane 68. There's a lot of other folks that have wonderful collections that don't always catch you, but please keep sharing, folks. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. The main thing on my plate, personally, is my gig tonight with Indreama. We're playing opening for Sun Ambulance. This is their first gig in years, you know. I was in the last version of Sun Ambulance. I won't be playing with them tonight. I'm looking forward to it. It makes sense that I wasn't asked to play. This is a special event that it's going on, and for what Joe Knapp does with Sun Ambulance, I don't really fit. You know, I don't. I do call attention to myself in bands that I'm in, you know, just naturally. So, and Sun Ambulance is about Joe's songwriting, and he's very good. So I'm really looking forward to the show tonight. The other big thing on my mind that I want to talk about a little bit more is my next record, Flyover. I will stick the cover in here again because I do need to keep it in your conscience. I'll say it honestly, pre-orders would help. I've gotten several pre-orders, but the final bill for the extras was larger than I realized. Now I paid it off. It's ready. It's paid, but pre-orders would be helpful. And you can listen to the CD version of the album on Bandcamp. The album version is going to be quite different, but you'll be able to tell from the Flyover Country soundtrack that's on Bandcamp whether or not you're interested in this music. And if you are, please pre-order. It helps. It helps. It's literally at this point, I am not going to lie to you, at this point my finances are so low that I may have to try to live a little bit off of the pre-orders, you know, as I work towards. Just being honest, you know, things are tight. Things are tight. Other records that are sitting down here. I haven't played this, but I was showing it last night. Forest. This was an English band. 1969 was when this originally came out. This is a reissue, possibly unauthorized on Radioactive. But they were young folk music lovers, and you can kind of tell if they were young, youthful admirers, because there's a certain amount of naivety to the way the music is presented, but it gives it a charisma too. This is really, really neat, really, really cool. Very sticks to you, sticks with you. Played this last night. I'm not sure why this is not known. Force of Nature, 1974. These guys bring to mind they bring to mind early Earth, Wind, and Fire to a degree. There's also that Philly soul aspect to the sound, but it's a horn band and they can really play, and the arrangements on several of these songs are rather intricate and really good. So I'm curious why Force of Nature. Well, no, I'm not curious. I think I know why, because the music is kind of heady. It's not about getting draws. Well, it is actually in part. This is really good. Force of Nature. I did play this all the way through last night. Dr. Nerve, Armed Observation. Dr. Nerve on Cuneiform. Kind of chambery sounding, you know. It's in the Art Bears Henry Cowell really wonderfully arranged area of music. Primarily instrumental, very engaging. This is really good. What year is this? 1987, I think. On the Cuneiform label. Really good. I have this out, but I haven't played it, but I know this album, side two in particular, I know it by heart. Forgas, Cocktail. From France, 70s, 1977. Prague, fusion, fantastic. The guy's voice sounds like Robert Wyatt. And he's a drummer, and a good drummer. And he's got good players on here. I think he's got people from Transit Express on here. Yeah, and Zao. Yeah. Real good. Another one that's sitting out that I haven't played yet, but it was being discussed online, so I pulled to see, do I have this? I said, yeah, I do. White Noise 3, Re-Entry. And it's on a cool label, Pulse. Very neat design of a label. Isn't that cool? Re-Entry, White Noise. As I'm sitting here, I want to, again, I know that Tim Guthrie tends to watch my videos. Tim, thank you so much. Man, I can't wait to see the artwork. For real. Another VC member who hasn't been making videos lately, but Chris Alvear, if you happen to see this, Chris, many moons ago you sent this to me. I just played it the other night, all the way through. Western Standards. Unraveling Designs. This is ambient. Beautiful. Fantastic. Also a limited edition. I have number 81 out of 110. Again, Chris, if you happen to see this, thank you so much. This is excellent. Excellent. And then this is sitting out, Eloy Ocean. Hubert Kopacek, if you happen to see this, I want to thank you for the Eloy albums you sent me last year to help bump up my collection. Great, and I see that Eloy has a brand new album out. Which reminds me, on the Fantastic Harvest label, and I see that Harvest has been reactivated, and of all people, they just signed Morrissey. How about that? Morrissey is going to be on Harvest. That's interesting. That'll be interesting. Okay. So let me just kind of wrap up here, or just, you know, I'm kind of, I thought it would be good to touch base with folks and make a video. I'm a little preoccupied with several things. The gig tonight. When I put in the order for the album, even though I know it takes 2 months, the wait begins right away, and it's, you know, it's so important to me, and it means so much making records, and every time is a thrill. This is my 7th vinyl album that I'm produced since I started this, and it's still just as thrilling and nerve-wracking. And the process of getting the record ordered and all that is it's a hassle. It's a lot of work. It really is. So I'm glad I got that done. Please go to listen to me on Bandcamp. I'm making good music. You know, matter of fact, I had a good conversation at band practice this morning with Indrima, where we were talking about how music is really quite social. It always has been, but you know, the guys were agreeing with me. I brought this up. I said, you know, Omaha has a pretty cool music scene, but people only half listen. It's like a big part of it is social. You know, boosting your friends' band and being with your friends and our team, you know. There are bands that really get a lot of acclaim that are just so-so musically, but it's because of who they are in relation to the audience. And I really think that's really true, you know. I kind of bring it up because I make my music not quite in a vacuum, but I make it to make it as good as possible to please myself, but to just really make good music. And I guess I think that if people were actually listening more attentively, especially here locally, and maybe it's true everywhere, that my music would be connecting even more. I don't know that, but I just know that I listen to a lot of music, and what I'm doing now, it holds up to everything I'm hearing. It does. So it's interesting, you know. I would imagine, again, I'm kind of throwing this out, I think there's a truth to it. If I were young and attractive, that would make all the difference. You know, that it's just the way human behavior is. I'm not complaining, just kind of musing on it. So there's been other things happening musically, but nothing that really comes to mind. And I don't know if I'll really go off on social things right now. I'll just say this much, that Conservative Omaha is really happy because Bill O'Reilly is coming to speak in Ralston, which is basically a suburb of Omaha. And while I love Bill O'Reilly as a human being, I think that he is a very, very destructive and unhelpful presence in the media. I think it's my opinion that what he puts out on his programs is reprehensible, immature, and I'm gonna use the word. I think it's downright shameful. You know, the man is a fucking bully. You know, but at the same time, you know, people be watching Maury Povich and those idiots, Baby Daddy, being entertained by it, and I guess most people are oblivious that these programs are laughing at us, you know, making fools of us. I really wish that people would wake up and say, hey, this isn't cool.